Hey there everyone, and welcome to the second part of my absolute beginners Cities Skylines tutorial. My name is Dean and this is Dino Build. Let's get started. Okay, so in the last tutorial we focused on important utilities such as getting our electricity running, our sewage, our water, and getting that pipe system and cable system running from our power lines, our power grid. The next thing we're going to be looking at, very important, is garbage. But as you can see, I have let my city run a while. I've developed a bit of income, and in doing that, I've actually moved on to the next stage. I've gone from a little hamlet, as you saw in the previous video, to a worthy village. So, what are some of the issues we can see that are developing now in this city? So as you can see, one of the big fundamental issues that you're going to have a lot in your city is garbage. So garbage has been made available. So let's click on this garbage tin here and take a look what we got. So if you've got the Green Cities add-on, what you can see here is you've got the recycling center. Alternatively, you'll just have the landfill site. Now they both do the same thing, well, pretty much. The one just costs a bit more, but it produces less pollution. So that's 25 pollution and that is 100 pollution. So let's build the recycling center. If you don't have it, don't stress, just build the landfill site. So let's plop that down. And what you're going to see is all these places that are in the red are now going to start getting it clear. There goes our recycling van, and as it drives past, it's going to start collecting garbage. And that garbage processing status over here in the left hand corner is going to start improving. Perfect. Next thing on the list, let's look at healthcare. So we're going to click on this little icon here and you scroll over there. There is your medical clinic. That's just a basic clinic. As you can see, there are definitely a few sick folk around here and around there. It says we've got 24 sick citizens. Let's help these citizens out and get them the medical treatment that they need. Let's click on that. There we go. As you can see, happy city. Perfect. And if you haven't got to the next stage of the tutorial or the next stage of the city, so you're still a little hamlet, you'll probably only have education available to you. So let's click on education. Wow, okay, so there are currently 135 eligible students in my city, but I've got naught capacity. I don't have any schools. So if we hover over this school, the elementary school will provide me with 300 student capacity. That's twice as much as I need right now, but that's perfect. Let's click on the elementary school and plop it down. Happy city, there we go. Perfect. So I definitely think the next part of the game going forward is safety. So we've got our utilities. The Sims, spelled with a C, have access to healthcare. They've got access to education. Next most important thing is emergency services. We need to make sure that if there's a fire, that it's not going to spread, because that's what fires do in this game. They spread and they can wreak havoc across your city. So let's plop down the firehouse. Perfect. There we go. And you'll see those buildings will start to change a shade lighter. And let's do one closer to our residential area as well. So you're going to need to save up a little bit of money for this. Keep in mind, you are also able to hit this button here, the economy, and go to loans and actually take out a loan. And then what that'll do is it'll reduce your weekly income for a certain period of time until you pay back that loan. Perfect. So let's let's reduce the fire hazard in our city, and let's build that fire station right next to the elementary school. And there we go. Happy Sims. Perfect. Next step, let's get that police station up and running. Let's plop that bad boy down over there. Great. And let's hope that he sorts out all those little criminal faces which you can see hovering above the buildings. It clearly seems to be a crime issue. Keep an eye out for your jail's capacity. As you can see later on in the game, you'll eventually have access to a prison in case the number of your inmates gets out of control. Perfect. So there you have it. We have now plopped down all of our utilities. we've got our waste set up, we've got education, we've got healthcare, and we've got police and fire. All sorted. Brilliant. So those are just the basic elements, utilities and services that you need to have a fully functioning city. And just keep in mind that those services expand, so you get larger police headquarters. You're going to need to cater for high school students. You're also going to start expanding more in terms of emergency services. So it depends if you're playing with disasters on. You're going to start to need you're going to need to put up fire. Sorry about that. You're going to need to put up fire watchtowers because you're going to start getting forest fires. So anything that you could possibly experience in a real life city, you got to start thinking like that. And as you expand your city, you've got to basically go through all these utilities and services and make sure that that new zone, that new area which you've built, has got those sufficient services. There we go. So that was the second episode in my Absolute Beginners to City Skylines. So you're new to the genre, and I really hope that this guide helped you and that you liked the video. So in my next video, I'm going to have expanded this city a little bit more, and I will be showing you a few examples of how you can better work your traffic system, work with a bit of highways, roundabouts, and I'll also be doing a little bit of city beautification, just to give you a few tips and guidelines to get you going so that you will be more than ready to start working on that metropolis you've always dreamed of. Brilliant. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to share. Thank you.